Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. I left the gates open, so the villagers are kind of just roaming free from today. Whenever the sun goes down, we'll go walk them and make sure they're all away and whatnot. But yeah. So if you weren't here last episode, we went and started renovating the room the villagers are in, hence the escape. And I think we got a decent amount of oak logs to start renovating in there. But as we did kind of come to the realization that maybe there's some other stuff we could be working on. Hence why I'm walking up to the farm and not the room I'm meant to be renovating it. It was going to happen. I was going to start one thing and another thing was going to come in its way, but I think we need a tree farm because, if I'm being honest, it's kind of getting very annoying. To have to keep walking all the way out there, get the oak, bring it back, and I've got to replant it with the saplings to grow, but they're unloaded. It's just not working. So I want to make it work for us. I want to make a tree farm. Now, naturally, this area here, this is our farm. This is, if there's anywhere where I think we can get away with making a tree farm, it's probably here, and we'll still make it look good as hell. Issue is I like how this place looks. I like the dark oak forest, we have a love-hate relationship with how often it spawns mobs, but it's one of those where it's like, I love it, and it would make so much sense for it to be here, but at the same time, I don't know. Can we incorporate it without it seeming, like, tacky almost? You know what I mean? I was concerned about that subtly when I was making this, but that works. So, I don't know. Should we spend an episode instead of, doing the overall task I've set myself to renovate that room? Should we go ahead and do that? Also, I love the fact the Java update checker decided to show up then. It's like, yes, I am in fact playing Minecraft Java Edition. Thank you for reminding me. I'm still not going to update you, but, thanks for the reminder. But I suppose that begs the question, though. Where do we put this? Where do we put our tree farm? Because I want it to be somewhere accessible, but I also want it to look good, Here has a very distinct look to it, And I don't want to go upsetting that too much. But double that, because I also need a flat area. So I'm thinking possibly over here. And I'm gonna run you through my reasoning very quickly. First of all, over there just seems a bit more flat / easier to flatten. That's the main one. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a survey, see if I may be right or wrong in some aspects. But I feel as though, okay, there's a little pond here, but generally this could be flattened, especially this area here. This could be flattened, but equally, I think to expand that way, I'm not really feeling it. That way I can really leave untouched. Whereas here, we're kind of curving back round into the main base. So in a way, here feels a bit more. You know what I mean? It feels a bit more close to home in a way. Also, it's a lot easier to renovate. And also, we'll be able to look at it downstream from there if we position it correctly. So, I suppose we're going to get a crack on and go from there. Now, I should remember immediately, I don't know if we slept at the end of last episode, which is a slightly pressing matter when you realise I was getting chased by phantoms, which I despise. If you want to see me have a whole collective amount of moments to myself in one video, I highly recommend going and watching that episode. It's very funny if you're not me, I assume. But, yeah, I'm thinking, I'm thinking we leave, like, a little bit of a tree line here, but I don't want to leave too much, I don't want it to be too comfortable. I'm thinking, like, here onwards, from, like, this torch is kind of where it gets real, so, I suppose we just get to work. Again, I think I've said this previously, but there's no way we're ever going to have a shortage of dark oak, so, I think whatever tree farm I plant is probably going to be, like, kind of the obvious contenders, oak, birch, and, possibly acacia. I feel as though that'd be a clever one. And if we've got any jungle saplings, I won't mind having, like, you don't really need a farm for that, you just need an area kind of designated to make a massive jungle tree, repeatedly, so, I don't think we need that. So, in terms of traditional tree farm shenanigans, 3 I mentioned, and then jungle, kind of as and when. Well, maybe we could use cherry wood. Maybe. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'll take those saplings. Oh man. I'll take that actually as like a beginning, kind of foray into this. I will happily take them dropping that much off. I hate the position of this tree. I don't know what it is. Anytime I've rode past this on a boat, I thought, God, that tree's too close to the water. And now I can finally get rid of it. Oh, this episode's already turning up amazingly. But yeah, no, hopefully you're all doing well, by the way. I know I am. I'm recording this the day before one of my friend's birthdays, actually. So, if any of you have been around the channel for ages, you may have heard the name Mini Candy mentioned. She's a good friend of mine. She's made a few shitposts over the years that I will occasionally reference. And I say occasionally, so it's only, once or twice a month. It's a lot more than that, but yeah, no, it is her birthday tomorrow, so in the event I forget to say that in any video tomorrow, I'm going to formally say it now. Also, because I know she watches this series. I don't know if she's going to be watching the Neremik Direct that goes out tomorrow, so, you know, we're going to get it in the series we know she's going to watch, because I'm cool. I'm cool like that, you know? Well, maybe not entirely, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Shh, let me know. But, yeah, so hopefully, you've all been up to cool stuff as well. As I've been talking about for the last few videos, I made a video on my second channel talking about Minecraft. That video has now hit 1,000 views, which is insane. Seriously, if you've watched the video on here, you've heard me mention it and then gone over to watch it, and hell, even one of you may have left a comment, thank you, it means the world to see that video doing well. I feel as though that video is kind of the end point, I think, to this series. And I kind of want to talk about why, because this is a little bit of behind-the-scenes content. If you're ever wondered about what stuff might get cut out from a second channel video, then listen up, because this is something that was cut out. But those of you who are wondering what I'm meaning when I say that video is basically the end point to this series. This series, well, should I say the first series where I started playing hardcore, the very much premise that I was going for in that video, it comes across okay for a 2020 video. You know, I've learned how to speak proficiently, but I was still kind of, you know, 50-50 on like conveying stuff, at least in my eyes. But I started that series, and the first episode is One Last Chance. Because I thought I didn't enjoy Minecraft as I used to, etc, etc. I thought it'd fallen off. And that first episode, and that series, was one last chance for me to love the game again. And I kind of forgot about that memo throughout the series, but it becomes increasingly apparent, I think, as the episodes go on, that yes, that chance succeeded, and I ended up liking the game again. I think that was followed by, you know, Skywalk with Wyatt. Like, that series did work, but it was at a point in time where I didn't think I liked the game that much. But after just sitting down and playing it, you know, a week for, like, God knows how long, I found I did like the game. And I feel as though I kind of wanted to share, that notion, because that kind of set in motion, you know? Because obviously I've said numerous times... I'm sorry, are you in here? Where are you? Why? 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 How? Do I need to take drastic measures again? Gentlemen, sorry, I hate when I have to drown people in here. I really do. It ruins the floorboards. But I mean, no better topic, I would argue, to you know, have this conversation to. No, get in the court. You're causing more problems than you're worth, you know. Can I just like entomb you both without issue? Is that so difficult? There we are, yeah. There we go. Anyway, so that first series definitely set that video's production into motion. This series, you can kind of see me doubling down and honing some of the ideas that you would see in that video. So I kind of liked that. It's kind of a cool endpoint. And yeah, seriously, just the support on that has been super cool, because we've done over 100 episodes of hardcore collectively. So to reach that point, it feels cool. It's kind of like the end point of the journey that was started with that first series, if that makes sense. It definitely means a lot more to me than it would to any of you, but I still like the kind of notion behind that, you know? Now, 2 paintings dropped, that is correct. You're next, I'm afraid. My bedroom is my bedroom. Not yours. And you're about to learn that the hard way. Anyway, let's, okay. I was going to say let's start putting paintings up, but it's kind of a bit of a drip. Anyway, any time today, you know, I need to do this so my village reputation doesn't decrease. I'm not just doing this to be sadistic. But yeah, in terms of other Neremik 2 videos, in last year, I made a video on a TV show on the BBC called The Traitors. And the second series of that has just started airing, and that's on 3 nights a week, some again tonight. I'm really enjoying that, and that video has equally kind of seen a resurgence. Not to the same like viewing rate as the Minecraft video one, because obviously that's a bit newer. But that video's seen a resurgence as well, which is really cool to see. Yeah, you're not on the Christmas card list, you. You safe because of the villagers now. I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna hear a phantom. Or not. Aha, fuck you. Shit! Didn't think that part through, but apparently there was one here. But yeah, no, that video's been seeing a resurgence too. Genuinely, the second channel is doing super well. See, I'm not like in the weird spot where it's like, okay, people are liking the shorter videos. Do I want to go back to the initial plan for that channel, which was to make long videos? It's like, oh no, I have to make a decision. Me. which is like usually horrifying in concept. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I think. But I think that's about right, isn't it? We got the Andere Death painting, so I feel as though that's that feels right. In vibes, that feels like they have been immaculate. Yes. Anyway, back to clearing out some space for a tree farm. Seriously, if you haven't seen either that Minecraft video, I might throw it on the end screen again. And equally, if you're interested in what the hell the Traitors is, you can go check out the Neremik 2 video. I am certainly feeling making a video on the second season once it wraps up, though, because, you know, I got a video with a little bit of momentum. It sure would be a shame if I capitalized on the topic quickly this time. And oh my god! Sorry, I've not seen that turtle for ages, and that's just chilling. Alright. Anyway, so what else is going on in the world? See, that's the joy of these episodes, they just turn into like a pseudo sort of commentary that you'd find in a City Folk video, because it's like, I don't know what to talk about. The gameplay is just kind of repetitive. Let's start what works, and what works just ends up being random stuff. Although, fun factoid about this episode, right? I think some of you will find this maybe a little bit interesting. Okay, yes. Walk into the sunlight, burn to death. Yes. Oh, it's music to my ears. Suck your mum. Don't like skeletons. That's not the factoid. But for some reason, my Minecraft launcher wasn't wanting to load today, so I've been having to load it through Launcher's Administrator. Which in itself wouldn't be interesting, but for some reason my OBS is entirely just refusing to run. Like pick up Minecraft even when I get it to boot that way. So what I've had to do is I'm having to use display capture instead of window capture to record this video. So if this video looks like slightly weird at all compared to the other ones, it is because I'm capturing my whole screen and then just shrinking it down to the Minecraft window, instead of what I normally do, which is not that. How in the hell? Who in there? I don't know who's looking out for me there, but I should not have been able to like dodge that the way I did. But yeah, no, I don't understand why Minecraft's playing funny today. I assume it's something to do, like, the thing in OBS is something to do with the administrator mode. I wouldn't say requirement, but you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's a great mystery that I will probably not have the answer to. But, there's the weird behind-the-scenes tidbit, I suppose. It's like, I don't know why my computer's doing that, but it is. It's how it is, though. Also, the thing is, right, this is like, I've mentioned this topic multiple times, and I'll circle back around to like this intro part. But officially, some of you may have heard me talk about that Minecraft realm on Bedrock a few times. I like to mention it as ideas for inspiration, or an example of how much I enjoyed multiplayer and whatnot, right? Yeah, no, that thing, in case you're wondering if it was recent, as of a few days ago, that was 3 years ago, which is making me feel ancient. Like, I feel as though my bones are gonna turn to dust at this point. It's like, oh my god, 3 years ago. Like, there is part of me that just wants to make another video touring it and see if anyone notices I've already made that video, because it's been like almost 3 years since the first tour video. But equally, I do have another Minecraft realm around from that time, which I also think would be interesting to tour. It kind of had me, a friend on, and then another friend who just kind of, I've got the momentum going on it with that friend, I don't think. But part of me wants to tour that realm, part of me doesn't, because I feel it wouldn't be as you know, when there's more people involved and like when something is showing off, it has more of like an air about it, you know. But I don't know, part of me wants to just tour that again and see if like, you know, some channel historians go, hang on a second, you already made this video, you cheeky son of a... It's like, I genuinely wonder if sometimes, you know, if people would clock it. And, like, that's another thing. I always wonder if people clock the two us together. Because if you search Neremik Realm, I think the Realm tours come up. A tour to sell you... Okay, that looks aesthetic as hell, I'm sorry. But if you search Neremik Realm, the Realm tours come up. But I always wonder when people hear me mentioning that, if they're aware of the realm I'm talking about, because it's viewable. I might link that on the end screen as well, make it even more cluttered. But I'm always interested to know, like, when I'm talking about stuff, how many people at an instant know what I'm talking about, and how many others can kind of go and have a look and say, oh, yeah, I'll find this. And how many of you are just like, ah, yes, I too am aware of this Minecraft realm I've never seen. Like, it's kind of like a thing. This is a whole other can of worms. I could make this into a second channel video if that channel wasn't so specifically focused on games. But I think understanding what conversation topics your audience is most likely to understand or is it that is an art form, right? Because within a series, I could mention something that happened in episode 7, and there's a high chance that no one watching this episode has seen episode 7. And even I don't remember what happened in episode 7. So I don't know. I always feel it's kind of like a weird thing where when I say something, I have to be acutely aware of, okay, who is aware of this? Like, I've mentioned The Realm a lot in this series, so equally I think some of you have probably, you know, it rings a bell when I mention it. But equally it's like, okay, but the first time I mentioned it, who knew of it? And then, you know, it's a whole can of worms. I find stuff like that super interesting. You know, it's like, definitely, I think media analysis sounds boring as hell, but you know, if it was like a thing, a job title to go overthink how people can commentate in YouTube videos, I would be up there, you know. Like I would be there, you know. I would be like charging like an hourly rate for that service. Because genuinely, I do think about what the like best way to present these videos is. You know, I like to think right now I am generally, I think I've generally struck a good balance without selling my soul. You know, I am me, I am having fun, and I like to think I am doing that in a way which pisses as minimal people off, so we can all have fun. Gosh, parkour on the decaying leaves. Should we? Part of me wants to take this out. Part of me wants to leave it. Part of me remembers last episode and kind of doesn't want to go through that again, but objectively clearing this area is for the greater good. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I don't know why I'm choosing to leave it. They're just vibes, you know. Vibes truly are all I run off. If that's like just what's making me decide things like, why are you leaving that on vibes? Oh, never change me. Never change. I mean, actually that. Sorry, we have like a load of random conversations this episode. We're only 17 minutes in. You got 6 more minutes left of this. It's like yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm just chilling being here. God. Well, yeah, let me know. Let's get a conversation going in the comments, because I know the series is doing quite well as of late. You know, I like to think some people come here because they just find the series kind of cozy and chill to listen to. So let me know, is there anything cozy or chill that you know, did yesterday, a few days ago? Maybe you're doing it today or in a few days. Let me know. I'm interested in it, you know. Let's, you know, if we're doing things off vibes, if I truly run off vibes, as I just said, then feed me all the good vibes. What's some good stuff you doing, you know? And this part where if I was a radio DJ, I'd read out a phone number for you to ring me on. I'm not that dense, though. Seriously, there's you know, there is part of me that is forever concerned that me, when my channel was super stagnant at around like 200, 250 stubs, that I was like, no one's gonna watch this video or remember this video in a few years. Here's my phone number and address and national insurance number, and here's an image of my passport. Like, I probably shouldn't be concerned about that. I should have more faith in past me, but at the same time, the odds are never zero. You know, the odds that I just like doxed myself out of pure faux confidence that no one would see that video or remember that video down the line or do anything with it, it scares me enough, because that is something horrifyingly plausible that I could have done. Also, don't know why I walked down here, but oh my god, that's like a sack of iron blocks and then some. So just like a check-in on that, because I remembered it was there, and I was like, hang on a second, I remember you. Oh, that is not bad, though. We will not want for iron ever again. Not that that's a bad thing, though, you know? It's like, go us. Honestly, go us. I'm in such a good mood. I don't know why. It's 2:30 p.m. You know, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why my mood's so high, but you know what? My question, I'll take it. I'll effing take it. And I gotta say, this area that we've cleared, can I just say for the record, it's surprisingly smaller than I thought it would be. And maybe we do need to expand a little bit more. Okay, well no, because when I walk up here, it looks quite small. But when I'm down there, it looks quite big. So which is it? Which is it? You know what I'm thinking? Right, here's my plan. It's turning to nighttime, so I'm gonna get rid of this tree, that dark oak tree there. And then I'm thinking we just kind of, I think over the next episode, all the leaves will decay, so next episode we'll get to actually decorating the villager houses, if that makes sense. Just so then the leaves have decayed and this place is more ready to get into action. You might need to spend a few minutes cleaning up, you know, leaves that are still hanging in the air and whatnot, but generally I think next episode we're not starting on it, this episode was clearing it away, but episode afterwards, yeah, that's where it happens. But yeah, we walked all the villagers away again, didn't we? I'm not gonna have to drown some again. I mean, thankfully it wasn't one of my librarians that I'd have to like faff around to get out of there, because you know, it's like I'm not gonna go kill one of them. But yeah, and we'll take out the little wallet guy here as well. But I think that's everything. I don't know. It's still got a minute or two left, so I wish I had kind of some final topic to round us out with. But I'm trying to think. Again, usually I give like different series, different things. So for example, in the Fall Guys, I gave those guys like a mini thing talking about my CV. And usually I reserve Neremik 2 stuff for like Animal Crossing City Folk. But you know what? Because you know Minecraft, I feel so with people coming from that channel, because of the Minecraft video, they're more likely to be watching this video. So I don't mind shifting it across for just one video. I don't know I have the same cadence whenever I say video. I'm not an AI, I promise. Even though sometimes the stuff that comes out of my mouth definitely sounds like it's generated by one, I assure you I am human. But I have been thinking about, I don't know how to phrase this, but Neremik 2, I have a load of scripts which are really not all the way there, and that I don't think could succeed on their own as an individual video. And I was recently proven wrong by that with the effing Restaurant City one, but there are a bunch of video scripts I have which are really small, and like I want to cover them at some point because they're you know, the things I like, and I want to share that passion I have for them. But part of me wants to, instead of making them their own videos and whatnot, part of me wants to go and instead make like, in my head I call it like a grab bag video, where I cover a load of different games quite quickly, and it'll be like an hour and a half long, but it covers those scripts which I didn't get the chance to flesh out into fuller videos, or be full-length videos. So, and these would be like your very obscure things. So I have like maybe 5 minutes worth of stuff I can say on, one game and another game. Like I could do maybe 15 minutes on a little bit of a video essay about a game I played on the PS2, and then I could segue into, I don't know, some, like a rock band, for instance, you know. It'd be the games which would alone not get themselves a click, but when you put them together as part of a wider video, you just kind of get, you know, a grab bag of ideas which would obviously never be fully fleshed out, but that's the video. So it basically is just like 4 videos that are very short in one. And I don't know, I'm interested to hear, because I feel as though if there's any people watching Neremik 2 right now, it's going to be you Minecraft guys. Does that sound like an interesting video to you? Covering those very obscure niche things I still want to talk about, but as just one video instead of separate videos? Let me know, because I've been running that idea past myself and it sounds pretty good, so keep it up there. But for now, I'm gonna go exit this out. I need to remember to crop this video correctly so that it doesn't look a bit scuffed. You can't see my Windows taskbar, for instance. That'd be embarrassing. We left that on my first channel. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Bit of a weird episode, just kind of taking a back seat, you know. But I didn't mind it either, so, you know. But that is everything for now, so of course, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does all help a bunch. It lets me know that you don't need to see more of this and all that good stuff. And that's everything, so until next time, all said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.